does Nigerian government support artists? And this is one of the questions that is trending everywhere, because no matter how that artist come out in Nigeria, no matter how, there's always a success. Is it because they work harder than any other artist around the world, or is it because they are getting support from the government? On this video, I'm going to tell you either Nigerian government support artists or not. Now let me take you back in the days of Fela. I know that we all know Fela, Baba Fela. When this man was alive, this man was pursuing all those politicians on his music due to their evil deeds. When they get there, they don't care to look at people, like they don't care to do the job that people vote for them, that people put them there. All they believe is that it's their struggle that put them there. And looking at the bad road, unstable light, lack of hospitals and so many facilities that is not working out, Fela now begin to carry them on his music. And because they hate to admire the truth, they now begin to pursue Fela up and down. They will ban his music from here to here, from radio station, TV channels, and everywhere. They now begin to hunt for him. They begin to threaten him and even his family, which is very wrong. He was telling the people the truth about what politicians are doing, and everybody would understand that what Fela was singing or was talking about is true, because comes to Nigeria, there's nothing that you can find it in a standard way. There's nothing. School is down, hospital is zero, road zero, the security, inflation, everything is just going up. And when he was carrying them, they now begin to hunt for him. They now begin to threaten his life. They now begin to ban his music that he is supposed to be making good money from. And the thing is, does Nigerian government support other artists? When coming to this time now, we have those Indomie artists and the big Nyash artists, the Ferrari artists, the artists that always talk about baby and talk about swagger, talk about dressing. The artists that they don't talk about what is actually going on and the right of the people, that the politicians are just eating away. They have forgotten that one, and they are the voice of those politicians, because those people does not listen to any other person, but they also listen to those ones. If Davido will come outside to be addressing them on his music like the way Fela was doing, Naira Marley come outside, P Square come outside, Whiskey come outside, all of them come outside, at least we would see some changes from this country. But all of them, instead of them to tackle this thing for the benefit of all, not only the benefit of the politicians or only their own, but all, because I know that them, they have family, they have relatives, they were born by someone from one village or one town or one city. They don't longer talk to politicians like that. They don't longer address politicians properly on their music, which is very wrong. They are the Indomie and the Turkey artists now, and instead of them to be bombarding the politicians on their wrongdoing, on those wrong things that they are doing, instead they begin to sing about rubbish things that even those politicians even laugh at them. The politicians laugh at them and they begin to say these people doesn't know what actually they want, which is very wrong. Now let me tell you the fact. Whenever you are singing about Nyash, Ferrari, you are talking about swagger and all those things, you are just giving those people cruise, because they will go somewhere in one beer parlor. Those politicians, they will go to one Olosho house. I am very sure that they go to Olosho house, they go to beer parlor, they go to clubs. They now begin to drink. When they drink, they begin to shayo, and that is when you see they will begin to make friends with you. They hate the truth. They are forgetting that some people are crying. The masses are crying. The whole country is suffering from inflation. Different things is going on, which is not right. Now, the fact is that if you are kicking against them, I mean the politicians, if on your music you are kicking against them, they are your enemies. There's nothing they can do for you. And in fact, guys, your music is going to be banned, because they own all the radio stations, the TV channels, and where you are supposed to be making money. They own it. And once they ban your music, no, you are not going outside to perform on that music again. And on those government channel or those famous radio station or TV channel, they cannot be able to carry that music again. So the strength of that music will die down. And actually, if they ban 1, 2, 3 of your music, confirm one, it will lead to a somersault of your career. Your career is going to drop. So those artists, because they also fear, they don't want such a thing to happen to them, they now begin to sing rubbish that those politicians will instead begin to laugh at them, and they will follow them, go to club. They are enjoying what they are doing now. Let them sing like Fela now, like the way Fela was bombarding them. Go to any club, either those politicians will play those music. They cannot play it, and there is no how they will call that artist to say, come, we want to do this for you. Nothing is going to work out. But if you begin to do rubbish, they laugh at you and they begin to tore you up and down, because they know that you know nothing, and what you are doing, you are just following their trend. You are not following the right way, the way the poor masses too should be okay, and the way the country should be okay. So the fact is that if you are supporting them, if you are an Indomie artist, confirm you are their friends, and they are going to support you somehow. That is in Nigeria. And know that actually they will come outside to support you. It's through the artist hustle that they always hustle, and things always changes for them. Not really that they support artists, but when you now sing those rubbish music, they will leave your music. Your music can travel to any length, can go on any of the government channels. Nothing concerns them, because they love it. They also enjoy such a thing. But if you sing about the truth, the truthfulness, and the evil that they are committing, the money that they are collecting from people, when you talk about those ones, guys, that music is going to ban, and you are not their friend. You will see different security agencies in your compound every day, so they are not your friend. In Nigeria, government does not support artists, because they know that the artists can change at any time and would backfire them, and because they own everything, and they know that the artist or the artist will not do anything, they now begin to even sit down and even feel relaxed, because whenever you come against them, they're shutting your career down. And that is why all the Wizkid, Davido, Timaya, and all those people are now the Indomie artists. These are the people that the politicians laugh at them, and they don't. They go to club together, they eat in one plate, and the masses are crying. The fans that went to struggle to get 100 naira data to play their music or to watch their videos online, or struggle to come and say, I love this person, let me buy card or let me buy data to to go to YouTube or on Facebook and look at his content. They forget all those ones because their own way is okay. The politicians are actually, you know, their mouths are together based on the indomie things that they are talking about. So in Nigeria, it's through the artist hustle. As you see Nigerian artists booming outside there, it's actually through their hustle. It's just the pattern. Once you are an artist in Nigeria and you understand the logic, you understand the pattern, there's nothing that will stop you from getting outside there. And this is one of the things that I used to tell the artists, both Nigerian artists and non-Nigerian artists. There's pattern and there's a way every country understands their citizens. There's a way every country understands the way of their music or the way their entertainers work. So like in Nigeria, if you can understand such a things like that, that means success is yours. There's nothing or nobody can do anything about this. But if you did not understand, that is where you keep having problems. Even though you live inside Dangote house, if you don't understand the rule of this industry called Nigeria, you will continue having problems. You will continue dropping millions of tracks and nobody is coming to listen to you. Nobody is willing to listen to you. Now, there's one of Fela's son, I forgot his name, that is also singing. When you listen to all of his music, it's always, you know, telling the truth about what those evil politicians are doing. But look at in Nigeria, in fact, half of this country does not even know that that boy sings. I don't know, maybe is it Femi or whatever his name is, Femi Kuti. So it's because none of his music can be played on radio station. Once they hear it on radio station, they ban it. Once they hear it on wherever, they ban it. And the artist is just like he's not even in an industry. So if you are an Indomie artist, you belong to politicians. If you stand for the truth in the benefit of the masses and the whole country as Nigeria, you are politicians' enemy. That is the fact about the Nigerian entertainment music industry.